Hello runners, welcome to episode 6 of season 8 of our popular Walk with the Coach series. Only this time, we're not walking, we're chilling on the couch with the coach. I am Sonali, this is my third season with RHWB. I've completed 2 half marathons and this time I'm trying something different. I'm going for a 5K speed program. I'm truly honored to be hosting this conversation and it's extra special because we are recording this in Houston. So, welcome to Houston, Bala.
Oh, thank you, Sonali. And Houston, we don't have a problem this time.
That's good, yeah. So, how has your trip been so far?
It's always, for me, it's really pleasurable to meet fellow runners. You know, with Runners Eye community, thanks to our connects, I feel like I know all of you so well. And then suddenly put a face to those stories that we know. It's a very gratifying feeling. And first, I want to thank you for organizing today's session. Guys, it was such a good session. 25 of us were there in a beautiful sort of location. All the kids were there. It was so good to see the kids coming and high-fiving me, and I felt so gratified, you know. Kids doing that means we're doing something right.
Just didn't realize how those hours passed.
Exactly. It was so fun, and would love to come back again. That next time, hopefully, much cooler time.
Nicer weather, yeah.
Yeah, and
so we can meet outdoors somewhere.
Exactly. Maybe we'll do a long run together and something like that. So this is awesome. Thanks.
Sure. Thanks. It's been a pleasure, Bala. So typically, we jump into some of the content that we have, right, for the week. But this time, we want to try something different. So, Bala, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I've prepared some questions for a quick rapid fire round if you're up for it.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Okay, I'll start off with some easy ones.
Okay.
So, questions about 20 seconds or so are good.
Okay.
Hiking, running, or golf?
20 seconds. Oh my God. These are like 3 children of mine. Oh God. Hiking.
Cool. Favorite training distance as a coach? Half marathon, full marathon, or a speed?
Oh, like as a coach,
coach.
training half marathon, full marathon, or 5K speed, full marathon.
Okay, what has been your memorable race? Most memorable race?
Yes, I've done memorable for various reasons, but I would say the most memorable one is the one where Berlin Marathon, where I got my PR, full marathon, and that was also the time when Kipchoge got his world record.
Wow.
So I just feel that I ran in the same road at the same time, same day. Kipchoge ran. When he got his record, I got my small record, so I felt good.
Definitely memorable. Your favorite destination run? I know you've been to wonderful places.
Yep.
So I'm sure that is a hard one to pick. But
I know, right? You're right. I specialize in destination runs. I really look forward to destination runs. But you know what? My absolute best destination run is Delhi, where I went that Janpath run around the Parliament and India Gate and all that. And it happened to be a couple of days before the Republic Day. And so they were doing some training marches and that type of stuff. And I was running on the side in Janpath. Fantastic. Early winter time. It was so cold, but it was so nice. So that was my best.
Yeah. What would you say to someone if they said, running is not my cup of tea?
Oh, I say, that means you're like me. You're going to become a head coach of Runners Eye very soon. Because that's how I was. That was not my cup of tea. That means you have all the quality to become an amazing coach, not just a runner, shortly. That's what I would tell you.
You know what I would say? You're missing out on one of the greatest joys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Totally.
What impresses you most in a person?
Just as a person, not as a runner, as a person, humility. I think humility I really enjoy seeing.
Okay. Runners High has grown so much. What has been your most challenging thing in keeping up with this very impactful and huge club? What keeps you up at night?
So you see, I didn't expect this kind of growth like this, right? Now that we're growing so fast, and my biggest thing is to maintain the quality of the reason why it became so big. I want to make sure as we grow bigger, we don't lose that sight of that. And it's difficult. It's a challenging thing, and that's what we're trying to do. At scale, but still the same quality, and that's what keeps me up at night.
True. What advice would you give to your younger self, maybe 20 years younger self?
Oh wow, to my own younger self. These are good questions, Sonali. Wow, I would say, I'm just thinking, oh God, it's a tough question in 20 seconds. I really think that, learn 3 or 4 more languages. I could have done it. Oh, you know what? I know. I want to learn guitar. I've been trying to do for the last 3 years. I went to also pick up some skills that are not required for official work,
Yeah.
but skills, extracurricular stuff that I should have picked up. Now I'm finding it difficult to pick up. So that's the advice I would give.
Oh, cool. Season 1 to season 7. How many miles do you think collectively all the RHWB runners would have put in?
Across with all the
season
runners
1
and
to season
everything?
7, yeah.
Oh my goodness, let me tell you. I can give you an approximate but decent guess. 70, 50, whatever. 350 to 400,000 miles.
Wow.
All of us together.
Wow.
Because last season we did 100,000 miles together.
Yeah.
And last season were like, I think, how many people are there?
300 odd.
Something.
Yeah.
And this season is 600 odd.
Yeah.
So till now, without this season, yeah, easily 350 to 400,000 miles.
Very, very impressive. And lastly, what next after Runners High? If you were to open a club after Runners High?
See, I'm really excited about this notion of finishing school. So what I mean by finishing school is taking a student from a college, and let's say even if he graduates from Harvard, it takes something else to become successful in life. That soft skills, communication, how to be with people, teammates, and that type of stuff. That's something I'm passionate.
Yeah.
So I want to do some finishing school concept. Take all those awesome students and make them a finished product.
Wow.
Teach them communication skills, presentation skills, how to conduct a meeting, how to be professional, how to do an interview, how to take all that skill set that is not taught in school, but as professionals we have learned by hook or by thing. I want to create that finishing school concept. That's my next step.
Are you taking any pre-registration?
I'm taking
sure
you. You are the first guinea pig. We'll do that soon.
All right. Yeah, I think you did really good on your rapid fire round.
All right, thank you. And what wonderful questions. Nobody has asked me these questions, so I enjoyed it. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Bala. All right, so we are at the end of our first Meso cycle.
Yeah.
It has been a wonderful 3 weeks. What are your thoughts about it?
First of all, guys, congratulations. 3 weeks is a big deal. As I said, 21 days of doing anything is a habit. And I'm so proud of all of you. You're now into the habit zone. How was, you remember your first time you did your first Meso cycle? How did you feel?
Oh wow, it 3 weeks, that means 21 days, and I could really find myself getting so used to it, brushing your teeth, right? So that it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
So at the end of the first Meso, it was, it felt like definitely getting into the groove. And what was most exciting is, it was a surprise. No one told us that, right? That we got some kind of scoring. So I got to see my name on some sort of a dashboard, and with my score against it and some really good comments. So I understand that you release a dashboard at the end of every Meso cycle. So
welcome, guys. Welcome to welcome to reality, right? Metrics that matter. We believe that whatever you measure, that will improve. And running by, if you think about it, running by fundamental nature itself is a very metrics-driven sport, right? We think about cadence, we think about splits, heart rate, everything is numbers. So when we all coaches got together, we said that it's time for us to take that to a little bit next level, to provide you all how you're doing against the expectations. It's not about speed, it's about how you're doing in terms of going through the program.
True.
So I'm happy to introduce to all of you, especially the new runners, starting next week, early sometime, we will launch our Season 8 metrics dashboard. I'm sure all the, like Sonali was talking about, return runners, they're all very familiar with it. Some people love it, some people dread it. But really what it is we give you a scorecard, a coach's scorecard of how your training has been thus far. And we provide you two metrics, a quantitative metric and a qualitative metric. The idea of quantitative metric is on a scale of 1 to 5, how you're doing in your training. Not like if you're running fast doesn't mean you will get a higher rating. Whether you're following through the program correctly, like if you have 5 activities a week, if you do all the 5 activities correctly, you will get the maximum score. So a score of 5 means you're walking on water, you're doing everything really well, your training is as per plan, and you're doing literally the best you can possibly do. A level of 4 means it's a really good one. Level 4 is a really good one because 4 is pretty high level. Even though there are overachievers here, 4 they consider it as some fail mark or something, but 4 is a fantastic score. You've done almost everything, some places here and there you missed. 3 means you are meeting expectations, and there are some places you can improve. and we'll give you, you know that 3 means there are some places where you can improve and you can go forward, but still you are on track.
Right.
Anything less than 3 means you are in danger of not being on track.
Right.
If you're in 2 means you are very close to sort of some kind of an elimination.
Yeah.
So that's the rating we provide. It's a quantitative score and it's a cumulative score, Sonali.
Right.
What that means is we give a Meso 1 score.
Yeah.
In Meso 2, it's a cumulative of Meso 1 and Meso 2.
Right.
So that means you know how we have done so far in the training. So if you think about it, after 4 Mesos, if somebody is at a 5.0, what does it mean?
Yeah.
For 14 weeks, that person has not missed anything. That's what you need to be. And let me tell you guys, there are a lot of kids who are in this section. 5.0 after the end of the season, that means they haven't missed anything. So I want all of you to be a 5.0 if possible. And there are runners who have been 5.0 season wide. That means they're 4 or 5 seasons in and they have never missed anything and they're 5.0. Hats off to them. So that's the metrics dash we are providing. Along with it, we'll also provide a qualitative metric.
Right.
So if you get a 4, we tell you why you are a 4 or a 4.5.
Yeah.
And I hope all of you can look at it and then take a measure of where you are.
Yeah. And I really like the comments every coach puts in. And I think this is where the communication with the coach also helps, because then that helps coach understand if you have missed something, what is it.
Yeah.
So I think that is a good reality check.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sonali.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bala, for that information. Looking forward to seeing that dashboard.
Very soon. Coming your way.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
All right. See you in the next message.
Awesome.
Bye.